No sound. Jeepers creepers. And I turned that off yesterday. I just saw it now. Yes, I have to quickly go back over that. It's a good thing it's only 7 o'clock. It's like saying, good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. It's November 25th. I should probably edit that piece out of there, hey? Sorry about that. So I just saw that now. Please start over. D, see the charts. No sound. What the hell? You blind? You can't read this? You look like you had some great things to say. Let's start again. All right. D, I like the way you were right. I'll start right from scratch. Hadi, you're right. Looking for this. We have a breaking structure here, return back into this order block. Breaking market structure here. Again, on the downside. No major breaking market structure. I'd like to see something bigger like this. But we've had a return back into this level here. And like Hadi says, I'd like to see this reach for these relative equal lows now. And see if we can't get into this, deeper into this weekly trial liquidity again. That weekly fair value gap. So yeah, I'm with you, Hadi. I'm looking for a run below these lows for today. Keep your powder dry because it's a switching up back and forth week that we can expect, unless we have a continuation for 19, 20 into 21. So the next couple of days could be down run days, which would be awesome. With Wednesday setting or Tuesday setting the high of the week. So I'd like to see the next couple of days going down. And ES, we're looking for ES. You don't want to see it break this high. If this breaks this high, then we're looking for a run up higher to take out this high above us. Otherwise, 6,000 big figure is my downside objective for today. That falls out of bed. YAM, Dow Jones, did not do what we were looking for here. It did not come down. I think I had that predicted it would come back down, go back up, and then keep working its way down. We've made a new high today. And I like this small imbalance down below us here. If we take out yesterday's low, if this ends up being a reversal day, look for a return back into these relative equal highs at 44,409 and that little imbalance below you there. If we could literally put that right there. So watch for that level. I think it has to be right there. On the downside, if you get that, natural gas looks like it's, or UNG looks like it's coming back down into this level here. You can look at the pre-market, it's already way down. So when that opens up, look for, I'd like to see it return back to this daily price imbalance right here and then go higher. Otherwise, we just got that. Gotta wait for Trump to get in there and do his thing with natural gas. Copper, I'm looking for copper to take out these relative equal highs now that we've come back into this range. And we've had a reaction off this candle. I like that. We get a body above here. Then we're looking for, obviously, these higher prices up here. Like this low right there. 814.90. Crude I'll get to in a second. So natural gas has hit that objective we were looking for yesterday. So if it doesn't freeze up on here, then I'm looking for 2021 to create a low below here. We'll see where the bodies end up. You may get a 2021, create a wick in here, a wick low without taking that out, and then go higher. Gold I'll get to in a minute. Wheat, still looking for a downside objective in wheat. And He doesn't see jumping and waving his arms. Looked like you had some great things to say. Thank you, sir. Still in. Okay. Um, sometimes I'll just get started on the charts and I'll just go. Then I'll come and get on the live channel and start there. So now I have to set it up on my screen so that I see you guys right away. So if no sounds on the, then wave your arms. Thanks. Sorry about that. So where are we at here? Soybeans. Soybeans has come back into this box here. I'd like to see that. We can come all the way back up inside here. Not that I want to, but 998 to 1,000 big figure could be a potential upside. Not that I want to see that because we've already hit it. I want to see us just kick off of here now and start rolling back down and take out these lows. Sugar, we've run up into the premium array already. And as soon as we get below, you know, this swing right here, I like to see this candle provide support and start running lower back to 2118 and then eventually this 2097. And oops, coffee, and do what I just did there. Let's have a look at coffee over here. And let's put it on the daily now. Looks like it's making a new high this year. Look at that. Coffee's just been on a steady climb up this whole year. Well, no, it's November. Sorry. I guess it's been going up since July. It's still upside, I guess. I don't see any reason. What have we got on a weekly here? Nothing. It's the highest it's been in years. Or is this its all-time high? Nope. Yep. Just broke its all-time high back here in 1997 when it was $317. It just broke that and shows no signs of stopping. Let's get back down to the daily. So like Michael says, don't break the bias. If we're still going higher, stick with going higher in coffee. The live cattle, we see it take out that high. It just took out that high right here. And now we're back, coming back into this range. I want to see this price on this volume imbalance, hold price on the daily here, and then start pushing higher. If we start to eat into it again, all the way down to that consequent encroachment is acceptable for me. I wouldn't want to see that. The more we start to eat through this, the less I'm enjoying a reversal. So consequent encroachment would be an ideal place for that. Be a turn around and go. If it hasn't already done it, just below that level there. Let's have a peek at that on a larger. Yeah, we've just popped below that low, which is like institutional order flow entry drill, which would have been here, not way over here. But if we just pop in below that, I like that. And I'd like to see that turn into a bull candle and start marching higher, get through the wick of this candle here, the mean threshold of that wick, and again, run for those highs, relative equal highs above you here. It's more of a high resistance one. We've got this one higher than that one. Usually it's the other way around. So we may just get a small candle here today, and then 2021 create the low inside this range. I don't want 2021 creating here, because if it does, then it's rolling over and coming back down into this level. So keep your eyes on the next few days. I'm kind of flat on cattle right now, but if we create, today just ends up being a small range day like this, and then we end up breaking above here, 2021 start to reverse and come back down here. We could be seeing this for the rest of the month, run back into this range here. Coco's hit our little objective we were looking for yesterday, which is great. We bounced off this breaker, which we were looking for, and now we're looking for a run back deeper into that box there. Lumber hit right off the 25% that we were looking for on Monday, and we saw it bounce. Now I'd like to see this continue working higher now. This was 17, 18, 19 usually reverses off of here, so you get 19, 20, 21. If it fills this, we're looking for 21 day to fill this. If not, I'd like to see 19, 20, 21 start to move to here. See if we get a reaction off of here and come back down lower. So two different objectives. Right now we're supporting the last ditch effort for bullishness. I don't want to see that fill. So much stronger bullishness if we don't fill that fair value gap, or that gap below us, that common gap. Lean hogs. Look for a fill of the daily inversion once again. We're still inside this whole gap here. This price gap. We're still running around inside that. So again, you have to see it get above that, find some support at it to push higher off these two candles, or these three candles here. It's still got some work inside here to do yet. And I'm kind of flat on oil just because we've broken this high. We've come back. We've traded below it. Sorry, never broken that high. We haven't broken this high. We finally broke it Monday, Tuesday. We've come back into it today. So we could trace all the way back down into these lows, taking out these lows, looking for 68.81 and see if you get a reaction off of that to go higher. It looks like it's worked this pretty hard in here already. So you want to see that snap out of here and start driving through this candle. If you don't, then if we lose to 68.80, we're going to come back lower and take out these lows below us here. It looks like you already have a reversal going on here. We've got a reverse. You come back in. Bodies are respecting that. Wicks come back a little high to do the damage. Stop loss will be sitting up here. We've taken out these lows now. You want to see this provide a level of support and continue to push lower. So I'd like to see oil go lower. And gold. Yeah, this is going into that consolidation wake that I foresee. Reverse. Body trades below it. You come back up right inside it nicely. One more time, you come back inside this, go lower, inside this range. I'd like to see this hold price now, and that roll over here now and come back down into here. So I'm going to put a little sell right there because I think that's going to come lower. And I'd like to see that come down into here. And it hit right in our box yesterday that we're looking for a fill nicely. And now we're looking for this to get back up and above here. It did, found support. Now if we can keep driving above here inside this candle, look for this candle to provide a level of support. If we get a bold candle through this one and that one, look for this initially to hold price all the way back to wherever that little line is I have here, to continue running deeper into this range here, back to this consolidation. These were never hit, so to me these are the upside objectives to reach for. Okay, we had it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Friday, Monday, Tuesday. That's an up close day, down close day. So we're looking for 2021. Look for a return back into here. I don't want to see it skip through that level right there. I want to see 2021 swing through here and then start to climb back up. And I want to see a quick wick down here. I don't want to see bodies break down too far below here or at all. We want to see a big wick day into here or take out those lows. If you start to see a body trade below here, then we have a break in market structure on the daily, and we're looking for this to provide a level of support to go lower. And then you're coming deeper into this range, and we don't quite get the upside objective we're looking for in the short term. Does that make sense? And Vita, we said was going lower, and it's pre-market, you can see is already lower. We're looking for that to run this low out here. That's where my objective is in that. And Boeing. Boeing has made that high, reversal. Trade back into the reversal, run short, come back into this candle here, and we're going shorter. That was my concern. Let me look at this on the daily here. My buddy asked me to look at this stock. So, no, this is not Boeing. That's E-mini S&P. That doesn't look right. That's the 1 minute. I don't know why I thought that was Boeing. Should be Boeing, BA. Anyway, there's your reversal off this candle here. You want to see that come lower now? And I've already got ES, so I'll put this is supposed to be Boeing. So Boeing is BA. I don't know why it's switching over on me. BA. This will be BA. Yeah, okay. $153.91, $153.93. Reversal. Tap back into it here, run lower, take out that low, come all the way back up inside that little imbalance right there, or that gap. Fair value gaps are all filled now. Reverse, break structure to the downside. Body breaks below it, you come back into it. You literally, here, you gapped to it right here, and then started leaving from there. Reverse, wait for structure to break above here. Breaks above there, comes back. Ideally, you want to see it just tap it and go, but it runs all the way back into this imbalance here once again, or this one here if you're looking for a reversal below this one here. We took it out. Reverse, runs above it. You come all the way back down inside it here for perfect refill. Watch for structure to break above you. Breaks above, big bull candle, and takes out this candle here as well. So you gotta look for that whole candle for support. come back inside it, run higher inside this range at more than 50%. It's probably 62% of that whole range right there, or more. 70%. Optimum trade entry reversal. Reverse, breaks this low, trade all the way back up inside that reversal, and then you go lower. And that's where we're sitting. So even in a company like Boeing, you can see the reversals coming. It's the same setup in no matter what you're using, stocks or whatever. Silver's flat. And back to oil over there. And if there's anything specific you guys want me to look at, I'll fill them in. I'll put them in these two right here. If there's a specific stock you're looking for, I'll be more than happy to look at that for you. All right. Without ado, let's move back into this. I do like this on a 15-second chart. Breaking structure to the downside right here on a close. You come back, just give it a little kiss. You run deeper inside this range. And there is not really a reversal here. Consolidation. Cam model 2 entry. 1 or 2, either one of those would have been fine. Deeper inside the range, back into that imbalance right there. We have another imbalance on this side. Trade through, come back inside this little imbalance. With a wick, bodies are respecting the lower portion of it, of this range. And then structure break, downside, takes out the low. Then you see a reversal right here. Open above it, trade nicely back into it. You could take the consequent encroachment of that or the opening. You don't as often get the lows that you're expecting. So the high or the consequent encroachment, I think this is one of the safest places to be. This is the ideal, but this is one of the safest places to be. The safest is obviously there, the open, or sorry, the high. And the consequent encroachment is the next best place, I think. Run back into this range here. Look for those imbalances again. Up and through them into the rejection block. Reverse off the rejection block. You don't get the highs. Always pay yourself at rejection blocks. Reverse. Trade back into it right here. Wait for this to get taken on the downside. It does. Takes out that low. Then you got a new reversal here. Body trades above it, comes back into it right here, tap, or run back up into the mean threshold of this candle perfectly. Reverse. We don't have a body below here yet. Body breaks below it. Then look for this one here because it's the bigger one of there's a little swing right here. Takes all that. Mean threshold of this candle. Trades back up into this candle's low. Waits for it to break through this body. It does. Closes below that. Comes back up inside. Gets you on for a short. Run all the way down. Wait for a reversal. Here's a potential reversal. It does not break that high, so wait. You have a continuation on the downside. Now you want to see, where do we see a break in structure? So we don't see a reversal here. There's the reversal. Body breaks above it. Comes back down. Bodies respect it. Wick does a little bit of damage, but the bodies are respecting it. Start to break this high. Look for these two candles to get taken on the upside. They do right here. We come back, give them a little kiss, and then off to the races you go. Back up to the mean threshold of this candle. Consolidation, break through it, back up to a cam model 2 entry. Reversal. you did not take out an old high, so this is change in direction. Came back up inside it, right there. Body just closed above it. There may be a little imbalance up here, I don't know, but we're just returning back into right here. Is that a low? Yeah, there's a slight. Let me open that up. Will I see something there? Nope. But it ended up right on that candle. That imbalance there, this here. Not sure. I'd have to dig deeper into that one, why that ended up right there. We're inside this wick, so it's the top of that wick. So that's the perfect. It's no different than when we're looking at these two. You get that one's high to that one's low, and sometimes it comes perfectly down to the bottom of it and leaves. Same kind of principle here. You got this wick right there. The last one is the most sensitive. Comes right back to it, taps it. We get a reversal, come back inside, takes out the low, reverse, order block, back inside it. And we want to be anywhere inside there, so you are. You didn't want the mean threshold to get taken. It literally gapped below it, went higher to the rejection block, reversed again. And now we're getting into some chop. That's where we are sitting in NASDAQ right now, with the downside objective still. That's our potential run. All right, please, how do you find the daily levels on NQ? How do you give your daily levels on NQ? How do you know your bias? Well, one is using time in a bottle. Two is the same thing we're doing inside here, looking for these reversals and stuff. The ideal place is looking for this structure right here. We want to see if this comes back and fills this. So this level right here, you're looking for your bias to reach up into that level, and now that's been filled. If this does reverse on us and start going higher, here's where we're looking for the upside objective. But because this was like 17, 18, 19 usually reverses off of 18 if you're looking at time in a bottle. And then you could see 2021. If this turns into a bull candle, we're looking for 2021 to create a new high. So for me, I treat this daily exactly as I do on a 15-second chart. So if you want to learn more about your biases and get better at your biases, study what we're doing on a 15-second chart. It's no different than looking at a daily. No different whatsoever. Because if you get used to trading a 15-second chart, when you get to a daily chart, and it's taking days to do what you're seeing in a 15-second chart, then imagine how many days you can catch these monster runs off of key levels. Like we're looking for this key level to reach for when it was coming down here. That was our objective. Go back in the charts, that's where we were looking for. It hit the consequent encroachment of that. You go, great. Now if we can hold that consequent encroachment and run back into this range, where would we aim for? This box. We drew that box out there, it hit the box. So there's where your bias is from all these days. But you see how these wicks come back? If you're not fully committed off the top of that level, it could have ran up here, back down a bunch of times in here before it finally closed up on the end of the day. That's why big wick days can be a real pain. When you see these kind of days where it's a small wick and it runs and you catch that right off this level, it's a beautiful thing. And this, if you look at this bias here, on the 15-second chart, you saw us go, if it goes above, comes back inside here, you want to see it tap the top right here, or the close. It ran all the way through all that. So you say it's got to come back down deeper into this range. So it took out that whole low. The wicks, bodies didn't. The bodies respect this here. So I treat the daily, to answer your question, I treat the daily exactly as I do on a 15-second chart. No different. No different at all. And if you come here every day, Zach, you're going to see you're going to see the perfect storm. You're going to see a day where we're expecting it to come to a level. It hits that level. We look for a reversal on a 1 minute chart or a 15-second chart. You find it, and then you go back to your higher time frame and you say, that's it. That's where I want to be. I just want to see it stay there now, and I want to see it go all the way down from here. And if you're patient enough and you can weather all this, keep retracing on you stuff, oh, it can be a beautiful thing. Let me tell you, like what we're in right now. I've been in, oh, this is awesome. I got short on this a long time ago, and she's on a tear now. Sorry, let me just, I'm keeping an eye on my charts here. I want to make sure I've got my, keeping my stop loss trailing behind here now. I caught off this reversal here. I think I caught it right off in here. What was my level? 55. 55, yeah, I caught it right here. For short, it's weathered here, and now we're getting a nice bomber run. Okay. Now we're looking for hourly again. So we took out those lows. Now we're looking for that event horizon again, and then eventually this run down into 863 to 841. 863 to 841, 863 right down here. My stop is sitting right above here right now. Except for that crap that I did yesterday. Okay, that's got me out now. Now, if we can get a return back into this level here at 905, we can run back up into here. You in? Well, and yes, I got in right off that five, that 55 there. Where's 55? 55 right here. So once we saw this reversal, traded back into a 55, I got right there short. So, and it just took me out here. I have one on right here. 3 micros in here. I want to see that just big rocket down now. Get through here. Nice. Look for a return back up into here and go short from there. Let's see what we get from here. You're right up inside this whole candle here now. See if we can get that to roll over. You got the reversal in gold. Do you catch this reversal right here for the short? Look for this high here. And you want to see if it gets back into 50% of this range here for gold. See if it gets down in there. Or did you catch this reversal here? Mind you, that would have taken me out right there. If that extends that range. Unless you caught the reversal here for our long above here into this range here. Lovely reverse again, back down and into a short. So you could have caught both directions for that for sure. Okay, come on, accelerate here. Let's go. Where's the carrot? We need a little motivation, I think. You just say carrot. That's what it needed to hear. Just say carrot. Right there. Let's see, come back right in here. Right. Um, traded up to the 1 hour order block on the gold, you mean? Nice. Now, the bull trap would be if we stop in here and reverse and come back down. If we trade above here on a close, then we could have a nice little potential reversal. Break in structure would be up here. Want to see it accelerate through here now? So far, we're coming back into this order block here. No body above here yet. Here we go. Well, you've got a body above there. I'm out of all my trades now. I'm going to find some support inside here and see if that continues to go higher. If we take out this low, we're back into this between here and here now. Now you wait for a break in structure above here. If we're coming back all the way through this candle already and all the way through these two candles already, wait for it to either break here on the downside and then take out that low, use this candle for support, or wait for that candle to get taken on the upside. So watch all the way down to here, 869. Well inside that range now. Wait for that high to get taken. Min long off of here. So see if that high gets taken. Now I'm moving to break even. It just took me out. Back inside this imbalance. Find some support in here. This is a nice reversal here. We've come back into this candle once again. A little tiny imbalance. See that right there? Full fill. You'd want to see some acceleration out of here right now. This is obviously back to that messy chop stuff that we don't like in watching. Morning, Dave Barry. How are you doing, buddy? Looking for this box here. Let's see if this box holds price. $8.42. Look down here at 8.42. Christoph, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Maybe for Thanksgiving, the market will give us our wishes. We've broken below here, found support at this. Right up inside here. $8.43. I'm looking for $8.42. The carrot at $8.42. I'm struggling a bit with tape reading on natural gas. Yes, it's again, treat it like the 15-second chart. First off, There's our 42. Now, how we act inside here is important. Do we have a reversal here, or do we watch right here and watch right here? Let's have a look at natural gas again for natural gas. Are you looking at the Canadian or American one? Just natural gas or UNG? I'll give you natural gas here. One, two, takes a turn, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a turn. 11, 12 makes your 11, 12 changes your direction. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 makes a high, reverse. 17 reverses off of that. 17 makes the low. 18 makes the high. 19 changes direction. So 18, 19, we should see 20, 21. If this mean threshold holds today below, we drop trade below it, look for 2021 to make a low below here. So I'm looking for this to return back into old highs here, and you'd want to see this consequent encroachment hold price. So from a downside perspective, I'd like to see this continue coming lower now for the next 2 days. This would have to reverse and come all the way back through here, and it just feels like it wants to come back down into this level here. So we have got that reverse right there. Body trades above it right there. We tap back into it here. We want to see this high get taken first. And it's not really a break-in structure. You have to kind of look inside this larger range from high to low here and look for 50%. Once we see a body get above here, you should still be above or below 50% of that range. Right there. So you want to see this come up, close above this, come back, tap this here, and continue to push through. 50%, move to break even, 62, blah, 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 back into that level again. Unless you took it long right off of that level right there and caught it. As soon as it traded above right here, come back, give it a tap, you go long, aiming for rejection block, old high. And again, this could be your bull trap. That's why you want to be pulling your fib tight your stop loss tight. Once you get that, your first rejection block right here, this little swing, pay yourself at that portion and wait for it to climb above there. If you get a piece that stays on, let it stay on. Watch right there. There you go. There you go, long there. And we want to see it go to 50%. All the way down into here is where you're going to have your stop loss, unfortunately. And you don't want to see the mean threshold of this candle give way, like right there. You want to see that hold. Come all the way to the bottom of that. Back inside that little range again, and it sits right inside that candle's low. Now you want to see it accelerate through here, not just that hold on that mean threshold. You want to see it accelerate through here now. Here's your 10 o'clock. Nope. Looks like we're going to keep coming lower now. Let me get out of there because that's going lower. Did we get a body through here? Just slightly below it. Want to see us get through this 40 level again now. If we can get through here, we're looking for these relative equal lows below us here. Again, and mean threshold. So watch this new week opening gap down here. Keep your eyes on that. Now we want to be down here at that level. So because it changed here, I reversed direction. I got short off of that imbalance right there, where there's my 51 right off here. So as we trade below that, get short, and now I'm moving into break even. Moving into break even. Just above this, one tick above this candle here. It got me. So if we get this reverse here now, I'll wait for this structure to break to the upside. Let's see how we broke here, came back into it here, give it a tap. Now I want to see if we break structure and you get back in sync with the market to go higher. At least those of us who are Americans, since Canadians already got their Thanksgiving, yeah. Lots of sell side liquidity in this area. Just took it. I'm struggling a bit with tape reading and natural gas. We'll try US one. Yeah. All the natural gas over here, you mean? We should close this one out here. Nat gas. See how we're down here at this level? We could run down into this. It's hard to read it because it's got so many gaps going on here. It's not a little more smoother, easier to understand. We're gapping around a lot. Maybe there's a sense of uncertainty with natural gas right now. Well, I'm hopeful that when Trump takes office, he wants gas and oil in his portfolio. So I'm hoping he can do something with it and start moving this higher. So I'm holding this more long term. Look for this order block down here, this daily price imbalance again. See if we can get some support off of that and go higher. I don't want to lose the mean threshold of this down close candle, because if we start getting through that, then we're looking for a run back down into this gap below us here. I still wanted to see that as this week's levels, but that was the first level. Second level, didn't quite get the second level. Didn't get anywhere near the second level. We just returned back into price market structure break below here, and we've traded all the way back up into that market structure break again, and now we've gapped back down. You want to see it get through these two candles here to start marching into that level. And right now we're back into so basically we're between these two candles and this candle, this cluster right here. You do not want to see the mean threshold of that cluster give way. Otherwise, we're reaching for this mean threshold and then lower. So between those two there, Christoph, and this one here, that's where I am. Those are the two I'm looking at for the reading right now. Again, still no breaking structure to the upside yet. Still kind of choppy and messy. We still have downside objectives to reach for. I'm right in the middle now, so no decision. It's a wait and see game right now. Why did you count the candles like this? 1, 2, 21, 22 on natural gas. Thanks. There's a video I created called Time in a Bottle. Watch the video. It's only 42 minutes, and that explains it. Just watch that video, Christoph, and you'll understand what time in a bottle and that 21. You keep hearing me say 2021 or the 1819 candles. You'll know what I mean by that. And this is Chopsville. You do not want to be in this, so let's just wait for you to get a clean setup today. I tell you, the pre-market stuff is gold right now. When you start getting into this market open, it starts to get a lot more choppy, and this is where you get beat up. This is where you start to lose. And don't forget, we predicted that this week would be an up and down week. It'd be a choppy week, so during price action, you're going to see a lot of this bouncing around, lots of wicks this whole week. I'm looking for Thursday, Friday to give us another swing that we can key off of. Because then you've got the week of the 9th to the 12th of December would be a nice profitable week. I think a nice relatively smooth week. So we may see this chop going on here for the next week. Got my crude run up green for the day. Meg Dunn, happy Thanksgiving. Good for you. Did you catch the oh my goodness, look at that. Boop. We have a reverse, a small little imbalance right here, popped above. Next imbalance. Remember when it runs through 1, 2, you take the second one, not the first one, runs through both of them, comes back, taps the first one. Beautiful. Nice. Craig takes a run all the way up into imbalance land up here. Nice. You hit it. That would have been a perfect entrance and a near perfect exit. You would have been 3 cents. Nope. 2 cents. you would have had the extra play. That's all the juice. One more drop of juice left in that orange. So if you would have traded box to box trading, which Hadi seems to be getting quite enamored with and doing very, very well with, if you would have caught that, Craig, right off, if you would have followed the rules perfectly, you could have got yourself a perfect run for 47 cents or something like that on there. So good for you. Well done. See, we did not break structure to the upside. You get caught in a bull trap and you think that's going to go longer now that you've just taken this here. You pay yourself at your breaker, takes out this little low right here. There's small little jumps back and forth, taking out that, runs back up inside the mean threshold of this, runs back down, takes out the low. We have a reversal late, high in the range. If you take it from the top there to the bottom, it's very late in the range. See how it's right on the 50%? Taps the 50%. So you'd have to be, as soon as it hits 62, you'd have to be into break even as quick as you can and start paying yourself on the way up, and it would have tagged you out multiple times there. So it wouldn't have been a good trade anyway. Now you want to see this structure gets broken on the downside. It does, comes back into it here. Now you want to see that continue going on the downside down. You want to see it take out these lows. Start coming for the carrot again. Moving into profit right away. I'm not giving this a chance to come back on me here, so I got short off of here. And I'm going to make sure I get paid. Institutional order flow entry drill. Carrots hit. Back to this old low. Didn't quite hit it. Now the next carrot will be it's quite a ways down here now. I'd like to see that get down to get down, get down, get down, get down. We have relative equal lows below us here, so I'm looking for mean threshold of this candle here next, and then So rejection block is actually next. So you're looking at 798. $798. There's the rejection block is hit. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. That just hits off of there and starts to reverse all the way back up into 858 to 871. Watch this here. Got my crude. ES looks horrible. Good job, Craig. Woohoo! Dow is opposite directions. Imbalances, these little tiny imbalances, keep your eyes on those guys down there. Did we hit the rejection block? What's that? Oh, we did hit that level. I don't know why my carrot was down so low. Rejection block is right there. So yeah, we would have hit it nicely here. So now I want to see if we can get back into this level here. So watch right here. If we do take another run down, look for the mean threshold of this, or sorry, the consequent encroachment of this wick. Still want to see these two get taken to the upside first. We have a reverse right here. We've come back inside it right there. Not really a reverse, but it is a change in direction. We have a displacement through here. We've actually traded below this level. We've got these small imbalances in here, so we're inside this range more than 70, like probably 70% plus. Optimum trade entry reversal. Trade above, come back inside, find support. Now you want to see us break this high, and these two important to see if we can get this at 10.15. This ends up being our new run back into all this liquidity that we've been we've captured here. Now I'd like to see that run right back up to equal highs above us. You know, this old stuff back here. So we'll see if this is actually the reversal that's forming. And if it is, and we catch this nicely, you guys can catch a nice dandy little run here on the way back up. So let's just wait and see what we got. Support off there again. Watch you don't get caught in a bull trap. So wait for the rule. Like Russell says, don't let your rules become flexible. Keep them rigid. Little Buddha. Remember what little Buddha said? "42. He's got some wisdom. I like it. I got 6 mouths, 5 mouths, 5 kids to feed. No body above here yet. Watch these little guys down here. Words of Shizdom. Little Buddha. My rap name. Watch right there. Tippy tappy. Look at that. Smack it. Now we want to see it get back out of here and break this high. And it doesn't. It keeps going. Bull trap. See that? Catch it in a bull trap. Catch you in the bull trap. Do, 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 do. Inside this level, you want to see it keep coming lower now. $27.55 is his target, says a D. Just that low. Not a bad target, my friend. Not a bad target at all. This next one here, here and here. New day opening gap here, here and here. That could get all the way down to 641 today, or 647 today. Look at this event horizon down here, 658. Let's go, let's go. Now, wouldn't it have been amazing if I could have kept that one, whatever that was up here, 55, 955, this one here. That would have been nice had I still stayed in that. My divine. Lovely. Mean thresholds holding. Well, slightly above the mean threshold. Come get you some. Where's my carrot? Where's my carrot? Come get you some carrot down here, buddy. Look, our 754. Right there. Come get you some carrot, buddy. Two for two, one on ES, one on NQ. Way to go, Russell. Oh boy, almost 10 handles up to my target. Where did you get that event horizon marker? It's part of the new day opening gap. You just click it on your over here, new week opening gap, go to your levels here and put show event horizon. Click that box. I made it yellow. Shorts in the UK having carrot cake with a pot of tea. I like it. You're welcome, Derek. It's nice when it runs. You get some smooth runs, and then it just gets into this hairy wick crap. Bodies are totally respecting that level right now. No structure break. Another bull trap. Previous day's low is what we're looking for it to take, at least line up with it, at least hit the daily fair value or that daily. Oh, that came back and took me out there. I was just resting above here, and it's just enough to take me out. Let's see if we get a close above here now. $10.30, bottom of the hour. Not done yet. High taken, small reversal, bodies through it, come back to it. I'm short right there. It's got to take that low out. It's just building up some steam for another big charge down. Another big rush down. Here she comes. Let's go. There she goes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rawhide. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hit the carrot. Let's go. Come on down. Let's get some momentum here. Let's get to the event horizon now. Gee, my thighs are swollen. Rawhide. Move them out. Roll them in. Scooby-Doo. Here we go. It's been a good day, man. Catching this run down. Multiple levels here. This is a vindication for my little love up yesterday. Here we go. Event horizon 662, or at least take out that low. We're into this daily fair value gap, so keep your that's it. I'm out right there. I was sitting right above that candle. That's plenty for me. We got relative equal lows below us here at 721. Right where Mr. Carrot is sitting here at 721. If that's our next downside objective. We've got a little reverse here. Again, market structure break. This would be a nice little run back to 50% of this range and back into these old lows here. But again, you'd have to break structure here to the upside if you want to see this go higher. This is the crazy Ivan time now, the look back. It comes back and looks for something. If it sees you, it runs for you. If it doesn't, it comes back and continues to go lower. So here's your crazy Ivan time. I'm done for the day. I'm up. It's a day before holidays, so I only do the first hour. Rules are rules. Good for you, Ollie. Great call, brother. I'm also, as soon as I am done, she falls. Don't beat yourself up on that, Ollie. That stuff happens all the time. You couldn't predict that. If you walk out with some money in your pocket and a little jingle jangle, go buy yourself a beer at the pub. Enjoy your day, man. Go have a beer on me. I'll see Ollie. Where are you? What part of England are you from? Because I'm back there in May, so we'll have to meet up for a meet with a beer. I'm back there in May, June, and then I'm back again in July. I'm going to Africa in June. Then I'll be back to England for my birthday in July. So I'll have to meet up, Ollie. Here we go. See how we still have not, we've just come back into this, the wick through it, not a good sign. But we have bodies that broke above it, so I'd like to see us get back into this range there now, 50%. Didn't you say you're from Portsmouth, Ollie? Around there, right where I was born. Look at that. Find support here. Let's go. Let's go. There's 50%. Bang. Done. Love it. Hit that 62 now. Come on. Stop loss should be break even. Take a portion off here. I'm done. I'm not going to do any more for today. I've more than made I got my week's worth of wages right there. There's 62, move to 50. Move your stop loss to 50. Take a portion off here. If it taps you out, you're done. If it comes back to you, load on your trade again, and then let her buck. It did not tap you out yet. That hit 70, move to 62 and take a portion off there. Watch this. Come on. You're sitting right below here. That first order block, oh, we traded above it, came back to it right there. Nicely. There's 70, boom, now move to 62. You've taken a portion off there, move to 62. If it comes back and taps you out, this could be a full, oh, if it gets to 75, move to 70. Boom, tapped you out right there. Now you watch. If this reverses and comes all the way back down again, you're going to be so glad you took that trade to old lows, which is what we were calling for. And if it runs through here now, who cares? Wait. If it breaks market structure to the upside, get back in sync, and all you're going to lose is this little piece here, and you can get back in sync for a further continuation for a run back higher. Now that we've taken those lows, this is the kind of stuff we're looking for. We got a body traded above it. We came back inside for another one here. You're inside this range. You're up to 88. Who cares that you got out at, you took a portion at 70. Wait for market structure breakdown. Oh, you're near Leeds. You're up top there. You're Novena. Right. As soon as I'm done, she falls. Here we go. Yes, hit. That sounds great. I'm up in the north near Leeds. I'm up for a trip down south, though. Hey, I'm up for a trip for up north. We haven't been to the east side very often, like northeastern side of England. Haven't been there. Let's go. Let her run, baby. Now look for this level right here. You can come all the way back inside there. So stop loss would be one of my stop losses right here, one tick below here. If it takes that high, I'll move to break even. Mean threshold. I want to see that hold. Yeah, I don't want to see all that given away. It just literally came down and tapped me out there. So if that takes off from here, I'll be like miffed. They're deliberately trying to get me. So now I'll wait till it gets above here. So if this is the next price leg higher, This feels like it wants to get lower again. It took this out here. So far we haven't had a body break below that, but I didn't even want to see a wick get down there. We've come back to that little imbalance right there. Bodies are still respecting this. Lined up with these equal lows here. Trade through here, give me some support at that. This could be the next price leg up. And we're getting around the 11 o'clock mark where you could see a look for a rundown in here now. A deeper rundown. So we've got this structure break here. We've tapped it, looking like we're going lower. And it did lower, give it a little tap. I got out of that, got back in short there. So whatever loss I took there, it just made back here inside this range. There's 50% of your range right there. And 62% would have been the other. You got to be quick to see the price change up on you, because if you're wrong, then you got to be prepared to see where you're wrong. So look for this box down here on the downside. You've traded back up into that order block there. You want to see that keep coming lower now. Let's dig down a little deeper into here. We're off 62% there. Nice. Look at that. Lovely. So here, this is a good example of, I wanted to see this go higher. See how it traded below that? It took me out there. I wanted it to go higher. And then when you see it trade back up inside here, you want to see it get through that. If it doesn't and it breaks this low, get back in sync with the market for a short. So that loss there is recovered here off this order block here for a run into here. Now you're inside, you've traded that internal range of liquidity. You've found key areas that you want to key off of to aim for premium discount box. And then that's it. Now I'm going to close that chart because I'm tempted to keep trading and I'm not going to trade anymore there. So, and I'm closing this chart. These two accounts, they've done well today, which is good. I'm going to close those down. And that's it. We're looking for these lower lows now. This event horizon still on the books. Look for this last level down here at 77.30 or 7.33, which we've hit already. Like precision right there. That's the little guy I'm looking at. We've hit it. Now, that would be an extreme discount to go higher now. And welcome to lunch hour. Well, it's not really lunch hour. It's just coming up for 11 o'clock. So if we take out this low, according to Michael, between 11 o'clock, we should see the last low taken at 10:30. So I should see at 11 o'clock. I'm looking for a reversal here, 11. Keep your eyes on the prize, folks. I'm thinking if we take this low out, look for a reversal, a break in market structure, which would be something like this guy here. If we traded above him, found support at him, and start digging up into this range, aiming for 772-ish, then I'd like to see a further continuation. So don't discount this level here just yet. According to him, we take out these lows at 10 for the 11 o'clock, 11:30 tends to take out those lows that created. So we might see one more run on these lows to this event horizon down here yet. We're back up inside this order block, reverse. We have not broken structure to the upside. So we've come down to that level there. We've hit it. We've had a bit of reaction inside this small wick to wick range here, back to the order block. There's this imbalance right here. We've traded back into that. It's not the BISI side, it's a SIBI side. SIBI. I like BISI on the opposite side to aim for. So if we trade through this level, this one here and this one here, on a close, now you're looking for that 772 range. We got a reversal here, run above that candle. Traded back inside that wick, going higher. Now I want to see if we can get back deeper in this range here now. Take that high out. $72, 720, 7.75 relative equal lows. Yeah, I definitely see you. I'm aiming for with you, Derek, down here. I think this is just a false run. I think we're going to take another little poke on these guys down here. We're not done down there yet. I like all these equal lows. You got one here, one here, one here, and you got these relative equal lows below you here as well. Look at that. And I still advocating 650 is the downside objective for the day. I gave you credit for your quote there, Russell, yesterday. I put you on my X and gave you credit for it. So if you heard it from somebody else, you can comment on that. But I gave you the credit for that in the X platform, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. So we've traded above here, reversal. Take this candle out, down. Now hit this, and now you want to see it come down. I'm going to try and sell one there. And my stop loss will go just above this candle because I don't want to see that get taken to the upside. So we're back up inside here. I don't want to see this wick get taken, which lines up with the mean threshold of that candle. That's it. You want to see it come down now? Now I don't want to see it revisit this again. So now my stop will go, and I'm going to chase this because there's a small little imbalance up here. So yeah, I guess we could see it tap that. So I'm going to have to sit just above there. One tick above that high. That's the swing point of that. Reverse, you're inside it right here. Perfectly hit it there. And now I want to see this come lower. Mean threshold. Don't want to see wicking all through here. See, that's not good. Now, this it's going to take me out. I'm closing that out. That's going to take me out anyway. So there's the rejection block. Yeah, you can see why it was going to take you out right there. See how we traded a body above and through that? So I knew it was going to take me out there. So now we can go long. If we get a body close above here, good. Tap it and go long. And now the stop loss will go down here. Now I'm looking for a run back into this range. We'll pull the fib tool and we'll do our fib tool run here. You guys get to see me take all these losses in front of you, hey? There's 50%, move to break even, might be a little early. That just covered the cost of it. Got in, it's because I got in right at the 50%, right? Come back. I could take it again, I guess. If it comes back into that level right there, I'll take it again. Okay, so support off of here, 50%. You can see it's going to go higher. I was just caught really close to that 50% mark. You see how it's these relative equal highs here? Find some support off of those. Stop loss below, one tick below this guy here. And so where I'm at, this is just a speculation. If it take it out, oh, you would have been out. I would have been taken out anyway. So now I don't feel so bad for quickly running that stop loss up to break even. So just took the 50. Watch for this low to get taken, or this cluster here, because that's sitting inside that one. We'll wait for this cluster here to get taken, and then we're back to looking down here again. Just ran up into that premium level above that 50% to run lower. We have a body traded below here. I want to see a body get below a decent swing point here first before you consider that. We have a reverse here and here. Watch those two levels. We just shy of that one there. If it continues down, that's a kind of a good sign. You want to see it get into here. $11 It's coming, Derek. It's coming back, buddy. Now we can sell that. I'm going to sell short there off that one. Got a low. See, we traded below here to here. I want to see if that holds price now. You can come back into that imbalance. And that imbalance you got from here to here. And take profit will be down here. Inside this candle. I want to see the swing, this low get taken though, for further confirmation. Quickly move our stop loss into profit. Yahoo! there's 4K. Told you, Derek. You called it, buddy. Look at that run. Run, baby. Run, rabbit. Watch for 560 or 650. 650 down here. I'll give you 655. I'll even give you 5 handles worth of grace. How's that? See, I'm tempted to go back in. I've said I'm going to stay out. I'm going to stay out. Nice trade. Come on, let's go ripping. Look for the carrot. It smells carrot. It's like a beast right now. Looking for some carrot love. Looking for some carrot. Watch for a reversing back into here. If you get it before going lower. All the way up to a full fill of this candle. This is high resistance liquidity run trading. It is challenging for sure. So I'm going to head out of here. If we hit the 720 level, 720, ooh, baby. When you hit the 720, you're out of there, buddy. 720.5, nice trade. You're out of here. Come on, you want to see a little run up in here. Give this a little kiss. Now, where would your stop loss be? Give me a price level where your stop loss would be if you wanted to see it hit this level. Where would that stop loss go? Anybody give me a number? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Just one tick short of the low. Wait for it. So I have here at 726 and 729. There's 726, 729 right there. It's a fill. Anybody give me a level number? They didn't. Okay, so my level would be up here. Stop loss would be sitting up above these highs here. So you want to see these lows. I don't want to see this ideally I wouldn't want to see this candle get taken on the upside. This is the last sensitive candle, but that's the cluster. It sends that higher. We're reversing back into this cluster here. So 736, that candle's low or close. Yeah, close. Now you want to see this start taking this out and start coming lower. Not a break. We have just a small reversal here or change in direction. See how we broke this to the upside right here? Right there, and it came back, gave it a little kiss right on that level. Look at them out. Look at this candle's low and look at that candle's low. Let's see if they don't add up. Let's look at them. The low is 70, 20, 720, 50. The low of that candle, 720, 50. You see? Just tapped it and you went higher inside the range. If you don't see those things, you'll get it. Don't worry. Where's my buddy JC? How come he's not in here today? Is this weekly? Looking to sweep those London relative equal lows from last week, Friday, to get into the 15-minute bullish fair value gap, says Lucas. You don't want to see the mean threshold give way here now. You've done your thing. You've come back into a range, a level. You pull your fib tool on first level. There's 70% optimum trade entry reversal. Or if you're looking at that level up there, if you want to take that whole range, you're above 50%. I prefer to take this guy here. I don't want to see that get taken. I guess you'd have to look at that one because that's the upside objective there. I'll take that swing. Or was it be this one here? Because that's the order block you want to see get taken to the upside, find support to push through here. No, you'd have to take that whole range. Sorry, you'd have to take the whole range because that's the premium array. I don't see one in here other than this order block here. So 62%. This could have a full fill. Yeah, we're already through this already. So I'm losing my love for lower right now. If we take this candle on the upside, it's 70% on a close, 75%. We take that on a close, look for a run back into this level right here, and then see if we go higher. I'll be right back. So far, no bodies above here. support, come back up inside that level. Quick reverse down, nice. Took out that low on a close. Found support at it right there, took out the low. Reverse, took out this high inside this range. There's 696. What is that, a significant level? 696. Oh, it literally come down right close, creating these equal lows. So, all right, we want to see a structure break here. Ideally, I want to see it get above here, but this here, we can move this down into here like so. And look at that. Look at how it came right back in, touched it again. Now you're looking for this to come lower. I'm showing the event horizon to be at 691. Is that right? 691, 662. Event horizon is 661. 662, somewhere around there. That's my event horizon. And that's between the two weekly ones, not the daily ones. Those are the two weekly fair value gaps or new week opening gaps, and that's the event horizon right there between the two of them, Derek. And I know he says that you can have them between, like it could be a daily to a weekly. It could be an event horizon in there as well. Is that what the indicator is saying? 792, 729. I'm not using an indicator, JCE of wick. 1 minute. Bad guess at Darren's question. Oh, I didn't see at your Campione. I didn't see you guys respond to my question. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't want to see this candle's high get taken. But inside this cluster is ideally where you want to be, or back inside this cluster here, or back inside that cluster there. So for here, it covers all of them. And you're well enough to be inside of them for continuation on the downside. I'm going to JCE equals consequent encroachment. As I understand it, the event horizon is a consequent encroachment of new day opening or new week opening gaps. You're right. After structure break, fair value gap retracement, and then equal highs around 2760. You're right. It is between new day opening gaps or new week or new weekday, week and day. So it could be a week and a day of, like between a week and a day, the event horizon could be there, or it could be between week and week or day and day. Double check that, Derek. I'm not sure if that's 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. It could be between a new day opening gap and a weekly new week opening gap. It could sit in between those two as well. So now you see how we're inside this structure. We have a reverse. We have a swing reversal. The moment we take out that high, we come back into it right here. So now you want to see this accelerate here. So right here, let me make this bigger and bolder so you can see it a little clearer. This is our mitigation block right there. It's not a breaker. Because we did not take out that high. I call that because it's like it would be a breaker if we take out this low. It is a breaker. Of course it's a breaker. It is a breaker. I'm on the wrong one there. I'm looking at it from the wrong perspective. This last up close candle before taking these lows, breaker. There's a little swing right here. This here is a mitigation block because it does not take out that high. So we're come back into mitigation. Now you want to see that accelerate through here. If you want to see that take out these highs, and you want to see that market structure break at 737 before running up into this 772 that we were talking about earlier. Now, some people might say, that's it, man. We're going to take those for sure. Event horizon for me is right here. It's at 662. It's what the indicator's set for as the potential downside objective. I get about another half hour in here, 40 minutes, and then I'm out of here for the day. Flying out to see my buddy Lucas out in Vancouver. Lovely, nice acceleration there above this level. I love it. We're through this level on a close. Look at that, hit it nicely. Hit the bottom half of it nicely. You want to see that accelerate through here now. Just come back to the top of this candle. So let's do a, just from here, I'd like to see a buy from here. Stop loss will go one tick below that level right there. There's the tap on the high. Now you want to see this, tap it and get out of here. Again, this is where my degree of love turns into hate. I love it. I love it. I like it. I don't like it. I hate it if it starts getting down in there to the bottom half of that. Like right now, we're in a dislike for this relationship. I mean, threshold. I don't want to see it close this in now. So relative to this, you just want to see it tap it and go, or tap it and go, or tap it and go. Mean the consequent encroachment, go, and 75% line in the sand of joy. You don't want to see it come down below that again and fill this in. Though it can and still be within inside that whole candle's wick high low. Lost the love for it. Look at that right on the bottom of it now. And we said it could trade down into that and then reverse and go all the way back up again. Not where I want it to be. It's much stronger if it stays up here and goes higher. The fact that we've come all the way down here, I've got no love for this now. This could totally change up on me. For this to totally change up and go back up. Like it's hit the bottom there. It should not get any lower than that. But it looks like it's going to take me out now. That's the absolute bottom right there. So one more tick and it's got me. And now this would be a really good example of it running to the very bottom of that candle and then continuing to go higher. And you can see how you're literally playing chicken with the train here. Nah, it's got to come get you. It's waffling there too much. See how that whole idea of, oh, it's losing. It's like I'm in this love-hate relationship. It's not coming where I want it to go. And it's like, ah, damn it. We're still going to keep coming down a little lower here. That gives me just enough to bring me in according to my rules. And then I want to see this, and then I want to see it go. And my rules are it's got to sit down here as my stop loss. And it's just going, come on, stay in there, Darren, until they come down and get you. I'm going to give you some love. No, 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 no. And then finally go, you're right there. No, I'm going to take you out now. So again, you want to get back in sync with the market. Look at this lows. To come back into these lows right there. And now let's see if we can recapture our loss there, $200. We're back inside this one here. So you're stuck between this and this in this range. So if I'm playing off of here now, stop loss, again, will sit just one tick above that high. And if it takes you out again now, you move to the sidelines and you're done for the day. I'm done for the day. On my demo account. I was done for my live account a long time ago. This is where I could get my ass handed to me in lunch hour, looking for, we're inside that range, that range. So you came down to the discount, come back up to the premium. Now after being hit twice, now I'd go, it has to break this structure on the upside with a bold candle to go long again inside this range. And it has to break this candle on the downside now. Otherwise, it can sit in here wobbling around all it wants. I want something distinctive and not just a slow, steady grind above that. It has to be a displacement candle above that. We're going to right into the breaker body again, which I should have looked at as when we returned into here. I went higher, took out that high, can retrace back into it again, all the way down into the bottom of it, which is right there, and then come all the way back up. So I was catching this, but didn't see this again. All right, you got me. Mean threshold, consequent encroachment of this once again. Now trade through here, and we want to see if it takes out that low at 704. We did not get a major run above a high, so this reversal here, it's just a change in direction back inside this range again. You went from here to here, so premium to discount, so we're into the discount portion of the range, just back into this order block, and then we extended the range past our fair value gap here, rotated, came back in, wanted to see support off of this, it didn't give it to us, and we want to see that snap off of there. It didn't do it. Slowly ground down through the mean threshold. I start to lose hope at that mean threshold, and then all the way through to our stop loss. So you go, good, now I want to see this side get taken on the downside. It does. And you want to see it come back into that order block. It did, and then ran through and took out the high there as well. So classic places you would catch a reversal on, but when you look at the range that you're in, it just went from premium to discount. So there's a likelihood that it could reverse through there. So instead of waiting for here, I should have waited for it to break through here on the downside, come back inside that to get the reversal off of here, or the continuation through the range. So all it did was just catch me on the wrong side. I see the logic as to why I got caught there. That should have been the downside objective. Once you hit that, that's the downside objective you aim for, and it's already hit it. So wait for a cleaner setup. We should screen capture that and put that in my little diary. Down here. You're right, Derek. It seems we want to go lower still. We still got these relative equal lows below us, event horizon, and there's a little pocket down here. And we're still looking for 647 as my downside, ultimate downside objective, 647. So we have event horizon and 647. I will put this down here. If this, let's see if that heads down here sometime today. Welcome to lunch hour. Back inside here. Wait for it to take out these highs with a bold candle, not just a little wick. All right. There we go. Broke structure, did not come back into it. So now I'm looking for a retracement back into here. There, and I'm going to go along there. And the stop loss will go. Ooh, it has to go down here. Inside all this or inside all that. We will say inside all that. Upside objective, 750. There's the retap of that. I'm going to buy one more there. Back to that original one, you want to see it break here, and then you want to see it get through this little imbalance right here, and that order block, find support at that to go higher. Take out, this is the next upside objectives to reach for. Took out the high, so I'm moving to break even. Took out that high. Looking for 749. 50% of this wick is where you want to see a body stay above. Come back, rebalance this Bissy here. Guess we could come back into this 739. Lovely, keep climbing. That takes care of my losses for the day in there. I'll put that back in there, so that covers my losses. We're through that level now. I want to be just below that level. Oh, I got to be below here, sorry. One tick below. That's literally stuck on that right there. If you incorporate here to here, look where the bodies are. I don't want to see that turning back against me now. I want to see that just start pushing higher through here and take out that candle. Because right now it's sitting right on there. That could totally come back against me. I'm going to take my 400 and move to the sides, recoup my loss, and wait. We could be just coming into here. The fact that we did not have a body break above here, see that? It literally froze on it. Now I want to see a body break above that, get back in sync with it. Because if that rolls over here now, I'll give up the profits that or the opportunity for recovering what I lost down in a couple of trades here. So we're back to this order block once again. You want that to hold. See how the body, it hits the body here, and now you want to see it snap out of here, not this constant tap, taps, tap stuff. Not a good sign. You want to see it hit it and get out of there. And now see how it's digging through the mean threshold again. Now you got the very bottom of it at 739. You see how that would have taken all my stop all the way back down, and you would have made $100. So now I want to see this get taken to the upside on a body close and through here. %. See how it just ran down, popped below the 50%, ran higher. It's good. Now I'd like to see that keep going higher now. See that low there in this candle here? It's low. See how close we came? That's what we were hoping for over here when we did this run, and it ran through us. And then that when it ran back up through us again, that's what you're looking for there, and it finally held. We've closed above, find a body. It's not a very strong body, but we'll put one at that anyway. And we'll put a stop loss below that low. Oh, sorry, one tick below that low again. Look at that, just a small little body above it. Oh, good, I can catch that now. And we're back through that level again. I'm gonna close. It's probably gonna come back and take me out just to piss me off. I'm gonna close that out. That's gonna come down through there now. We've already traded through this candle here now. So it's going to come lower. Watch that level there. Look at that bugger. Did not come down there. I chickened out. That's why 11:30, man. That's why I don't trade live money anymore during a lunch hour. I get beat up in here so many times. And that's not following the rules. See, the rules are just one tick below that level, and I'd be in a positive trade there. There's Russell's wisdom coming back to haunt me there. You don't follow your rules properly. That's the displacement candle you're looking for. Now I want to see it. Try one right here. And I'm going to put my stop down below that level one more time. Back inside this level here. That high is now already taken. No body above it yet, but we've got a wake up there. And mean threshold, I want to see it eat through here, like quickly. You want to see this couple of nice big displacement candles. You don't want to see this waft around, but this is lunch hour. This is what you get, right? I want to see this candle get taken on the downside. And we're back into here. So you got this candle and that gap there. It's going to come down through here again. See where the body closes off here. Yeah, it's coming lower. Well, if it takes this thing, we're done for that. One tick below there. That's the rule. So let's see. That got you. Totally saw that coming when it traded below it here. Traded through it. So rule is here, but a rule is here that if it trades below that level, which it did right there, said, I'll give you one opportunity real quick to get out of that trade, Darren. You're on the wrong side of it. And then, okay, you didn't take it. I'll take you out then. So you got to know what your limitations are. I've hit my limitation already, and I'm glad this is demo. This is just showing me that all the live trades I just closed on those charts, this would have been giving back all the profits I made. Traded below that level, trade back up to this level here, the lowest low right there. Continue coming down into this range. So you're inside this range here now. So I'm looking for, does this hold price again? And if that doesn't, then I'm looking down here. There's the next little area of interest. Don't forget, we can get a full run back up into these 742. So back deeper into the range. Look for this box here. So inside this range, we have discount box, premium box, we're back up into this order block here, mean threshold. Let's see if we close below here. We get a body traded above it. Look for it to see if it closes below here, then look for the box again. See how it's come back, tapped it perfectly on here. And the only other up spot you got is in here again, inside that range. So you can see a tap in here, in between this one, and this one's buried inside that. Tip, tip, tip. Let's see it get through it. Got to close below it. Otherwise, back up into here. Nice. There's the box. Trade through the box. Then we're looking to extend that range again, lower, and back into our little breaker we had down here. See, when I'm not taking the trade, it works out. Ah, that's funny. Isn't that how you see it, Derek? Just when you're like, okay, I'm out now. I'm done. I'm not in accordance with my it's not working in accordance to my rules. Then the moment I get out, it does exactly what you want it to do. How ironic is that? Big day, Big D. That bearish daily candle says, "Don't mess with me." The following those meaty mouth daily green candles beside. It's embarrassing for a bullish move. Skinny bullish candles don't want to mess with this beefy bearish candle, is what I'm saying. Yeah. See, we took out this little low right here on a close. He came back up inside it right there and went lower. Why did I have this sitting here? What was I drawing it from? Man, it should have been like here to that imbalance right there. That's where that box should have been. From there to there. I don't know what the hell I was looking at. What was I looking at? So the next one, the next box you want to get through is down here. That's the next downside objective. $26.93. Boom. Nice. I agree with you, Derek. Now I want to see it close below here. 2, 1, lovely. Tap it all the way into this candle here. Now you want to see that go lower now. I'll show one lower. I'll stick a low in there. I'm putting a trade on now so you can see why it's going to turn against me. That's the roll. One tick above. It's going to come back and take me out. That'll be hilarious. Oh man. I'm just one tick above this candle here. See this reversal here? Come on, rip through it. Come on down. Here we go. Takes out this low here. I'll move to break even. There you go. I'll move to break even. This comes back and says, okay, you can have your $10, Darren. That's it. You get your $10, Darren. Move to the sidelines. So there was a 65. Like, didn't you call that 65? Oh, you called 963. 693. You're just 2 handles shy of it there, Derek. You're looking for down here. So it just comes down and it's just not going to give you that low right now. Retail's loving that. They're saying it's the floor. A bound support at the floor. Just drilling into it, I think. It's just coming down, drill, 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 until eventually blasts right through it. So you get another reverse right here. Body, come back inside this range. Got a break above here though. Nice, Derek. Good work, buddy. Yeah, I recovered my losses from yesterday, and I'm glad. This is why after lunch, I can get my ass handed to me after lunch. It seems to follow into that after 11 o'clock. You run into that risk of having it hit your rules and just enough to take your rules out because it consolidates and it hits your rules, comes back to the next one. And if you're not watching, if you've been staring at the charts for too long, you get lazy and you miss the opportunities there, right? So, oh, you missed the reversals. And this, I got beat up in there just because I missed clearly. Did not see the horse threw me off and I did not see it to get back on. So now we've traded about above here. Look at this candle. Into it. Now I want to see it leave here. for more than $10. Not that I'm not going to take any more. I'm done. But if we can get a return back into consequent encroachment, maybe, which would be right into this one and this one. They're overlapping. One to go higher if you break it on the upside, and this one here to go higher if we come back down into it, take out that high. So I want to see this hit this consequent encroachment and then snap out of here. And then when price action gets sloppy during lunch hour, you're not going to see that snappy response. You see it marking time here. So let's watch to see if it reacts here. How many people have we got in our show today? $38 people watching this morning. 2 thumbs up. Is that what I see? I've refreshed, but I got 2 thumbs up here at 38 people. See, now we're digging into that level. This one and this one. Let me get this breaker out of here. Remove this, and let's just put this box here. Right here. Now you want to see it get out of there. See how the body's respecting the consequent encroachment? Now you want to see some legs grow out of here. Oh, you got 21. Okay, I didn't refresh it. Mine still says 2. 21's good. Order block. Let's get out of here, though. Let's move up. Move up. Let's go. Come on. There's a nice little punch off the top here. Let's get a body above here. You've already tapped it once. It loses its love for me when it starts getting down into the mean threshold again. Yeah. Back into this order block with this Bissy here, Sibby combination, one to go higher, one to go lower. They're literally overlapping one another. See, we're already through we've already dug right through that mean threshold of this candle. You don't even want to see it come back and fill this. You want to see all that stay open and go higher. It didn't do that. It came back, not only filled it, traded below it. Now we're trading back up inside it. We're back inside this one that wants to go higher. And we've got one here that wants to go lower. If we take out that low, we're looking for this to give way. Now we've traded back up above here. I want to see these highs get taken now. There's too much. There's too much in here. The horse is spinning around. It's got rabies or something. It's spinning around. It's trying to saying, hey, look, bring that carrot back up here. I don't want to go down there. Put the carrot above you. How's that? Maybe it's going to feel a little more motivated now. There you go. Tappy tap. Away you go. Come down to this candle's high. That one, this candle's close. Now you want to see it get out of here. You don't want to see all this constant tap stuff. You want to see this get some legs out of here now, and you want to see that stay open. See where your stop loss would have to be down to 1 tick below this whole thing here, which is actually below the low, so it's not even worth dropping a stop loss in that rule. So you'd have to literally put it just below here. And this doesn't look good already. Loses its love, you see, when it start getting into the mean threshold, and come back, fill that. And again, you want to look for that high, the consequent encroachment. 75% of this, you want to see a portion stay open, but it didn't. Gave you a full fill, and you're right back into this imbalance right here. And you hit it right there. So if it trades through here, then you come in lower. Look at that, right back down to it. Wow. Welcome to lunch hour. See, right through it. And that's the thing you want to kind of remember, you guys, is when it's not giving you that little tap, you want to see get, remember I was saying, you want to see it get out of here. You don't want to see all this re-tapping stuff, right? As soon as you look at that and screen capture that and say, when you see this tap, tap in an hour where you're expecting lows to get taken for 12 o'clock, take out the low, and then see a reversal back into lunch hour. So my eyes are going below here now, getting back to this event horizon at 662. Let's see what happens here at 2 minutes after 12. 2 and 7 minutes after 12. There's 1201. $12.02. 2 and 7. 2 is a potential low. The swing point. Trade all the way back up to a 345. This is like, think about this like the hourly. You're looking at the Asia session. So 2 changes direction, 3 changes direction, 4 changes direction, then you have 7, then 9 and 10. So that would be like the 9-10 minutes over here. So we want to see there's 12:02, 15 seconds. So 2 makes the swing low, takes out this low here. Now I want to see a full, I'm going to try turtle soup here. Just out of curiosity, I want to take a turtle soup there. And I'm going to move it to break it to $15. Give me my 15 bucks. Oh, it just kissed me and left. Did you see that? I was robbed. It gave me, it just literally that must have opened up during this. The spread must have opened up. Oh yeah, no, it's still 25, 50. So we're getting into the 3 minute now. 2, 3. Now, ideally, you want to see these get taken to the upside, break through the upside box that you're be aiming for. I'd be looking for something up here. You want to get back into lunch hour. This is 4. Go pack my stuff, get ready. We've got to get to the airport in the next hour or so. So I am going to close out here. I will see you guys tomorrow on the road. I'll have a little chat with Lucas if I see him out in Vancouver in the next couple of days. And I'll post my little meetup with Lucas on the community tab. Look at that, right on that too. Turtle soup, should have kept it, whatever. I've never done a turtle soup. That's turtle soup with thyme. So you would have seen how that thyme in a bottle with thyme, price, and turtle soup, and what you expect to see at lunch hour. So that's back inside the range, 50%, break even, take a chunk off, whatever. You would have seen the same thing again. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it there. There's a Cam Model 1 entry for a higher price. If you lose more than 50% on a close, move to the sidelines. Anyway, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get you tomorrow. I'll be, I should be in the hotel by then. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a safe day, and I will see you bright and early. I'll have my laptop and a couple of screens, so we'll see if that works out. I got my new screens in. So yeah, we're closing below that, so I wouldn't even trust that anymore. Ixnay on the Cam Model lunch hour. Stay out of it. See you tomorrow.